Hello, my name is JR. I'm with Humidor Butler. Please visit our website at humidorbutler.com. Today we're going to show you how to season a humidor that we call is the Broadway. It's available on our website at humidorbutler.com. So check it out. This is one of our larger desktop humidors. Go ahead and stand up here, and we're going to open up the box. This is going out to a customer, and he asked if I could go ahead and season it for him. So we're going to go ahead and we'll put this on the floor, and we're going to go ahead and take this out of the box. Okay, so this is how it comes. Go ahead and put this box over here. It's really a nice looking humidor. And let's go ahead and open this. See how this it's taped on the bottom there. Alright. Alright, clean our desk up here. Like I said, it's really a really gorgeous finish on this humidor. This is the Broadway humidor. It's a really nice humidor, as you can see. It's got the little gold handles. It's got a really nice finish on the top. And you can buy this humidor on our website at humidorbutler.com. Let's go and open up this thing and see how it is. So as it opens up, you can see it's got a dividing tray up here. It's got a space for the hygrometer and the humidifier. It's got 2 dividers. Stick that on the side. It's got a nice tray. Nice tray. And of course it comes with a key for the front, for the bottom, as you can see. So it's a really, like I said, a really nice fine humidor. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and season this humidor for my customer. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start the Spanish cedar really smells nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stick this to the side here. Let's go ahead and open up this box. This is going to be the humidifier. It's you see it's a nice cartridge. Looks like it's got a magnet here that would stick on the side here. What I found is you sometimes have to go get a little bit of better double-sided tape at the hardware store. Standard humidifier, basically you would soak this in distilled water for about 15 to 20 minutes. Once this is soaked, then it's basically going to go ahead and it's going to mount inside here like this, and it's going to go ahead and keep the humidity in here really nice. It's a really nice nice humidor. I actually like it. It's really one of my favorites. So we'll go ahead and stick this back in here. Also, you have a nice, it's fairly light hygrometer, as you can see, and this one will go ahead and basically it's gonna mount in here like so. I do like the analog hygrometers, but normally I go with just a digital, and I lay the digital in there just so I can kind of get a little bit better idea on what it is. But you can calibrate these easily by getting a relative humidity pack where you stick it in there for 24 hours and then basically match it up to the relative humidity. Anyway, like I said, this looks like it's got a little calibration knob in here where you turn it with a screwdriver to go ahead and set the humidity on there. But very, very nice humidor. Again, this is called the Broadway. You can find it on our website at humidorbutler.com. So let's go ahead and season this up for our customer. Again, we're using the sponge with some distilled water. Like I said, it's a very, very easy process, and it's something that takes a little time, but it's very easy to do. So what you're trying to do is basically you're going to just wipe down the wood, and as you see, the wood is changing colors, and you're just trying to get some dampness into the wood, so that way it's not dry and won't won't take the humidity out from your stogies. Again, you're not trying to get it puddled. You're just trying to get it to change colors, and you see how it's getting a nice deep, darker finish. Now I have a fan going on in my office here, so it's probably not the best place to do it because it's going to actually dry the wood out relatively fast. But we'll get some water in here. Looks like I'm going to wet my sponge again. Again, make sure you use distilled water in your humidifier and on your sponge whenever you season your humidor. Like I said, you're basically just trying to get it to change some colors. You can see that this one is still staying. Like I said, I got a fan going on in my office here, so it'll eventually dry a little quicker than I probably anticipated, but we'll stick it in the humidor pretty quick in a second. All right, now I'm going to get to go into the divider here, and again, like I said, I'm just wiping it down with the sponge. I'm trying to just basically let the wood take the water from the sponge as it needs. I'm not really pushing hard, and while you do this too, it also removes some of the dust that may have been left over from the manufacture of the humidor when they were manufacturing it. Like I said, the wood's turned a nice deep color, so we know it's getting saturated. We'll go ahead and we'll just stick it on top of there. Let me get some more water because I got to do this tray. And again, I'm wringing out the sponge here. I want some water in the sponge. I just don't want it dripping. So here's our tray, our nice cedar tray here. Basically, you want to do everything in here. So just take your time. Make sure you get everything in here. It's really a nice, beautiful tray. Sometimes I think this is actually the fun part to owning a humidor, because you get to do this, and it's kind of like you're bonding with the humidor. It's going to keep your stogies nice, so that way when you're ready for a smoke, they'll be ready for you here. So like I said, you can see how the tray's taking on a deeper color. Again, I'm just wiping it down, trying to go slow, let the wood soak in some of this moisture from the sponge here. Now sometimes you may have to do this 2 or 3 times, just depending on how dry the wood was from the time it got made to the time that it was shipped. You can get some more water. Alright. Again, we're just wiping it down. You can see here how the wood's changing colors. Wiping the tray. I alternate the sponge. So I'm not using a lot of pressure. Just basically enough to let the wood kind of take in the moisture from the sponge as it needs. Just kind of letting it, watch it change colors as it gets the moisture in there. So I'll probably wipe this down twice. And then we'll go ahead and start into the inside of the humidor. Just trying to get all the little crevices. Make sure you get all the corners. And it's looking really nice there. You can tell it's getting wet. Let me get some more water. I'm going to go ahead and set this onto the side here for now. I'm going to go ahead and give my dividers one more squig of water here. Again, just letting them get some soak in some water. Just basically lightly covering it. Letting the wood will take in what it needs. Watch it change nice different colors, as you can see here. Alright, we'll go ahead and do the tray again. We'll start with the bottom. Again, I'm letting the wood soak in. You can see, I'm just, like I said, I'm just wiping it down. Just making sure I get all little nicks and crannies of this wood here. You can see, I'm just, like I said, it's letting the wood soak in. Soak it in. Making sure I get everything. Do the trays again here. Do the bottom. And get some more water here. Alright, here you go. Again, I'm just letting it sponge it down. Let the wood soak in the water from the sponge. Alright. I think that looks really good. You can feel that the wood's got a nice dampness to it, which is what we want. Alright. I'm going to have to stand up on this one, so I apologize for looking just at my belly here. So now we're going to wipe down the inside of this, basically just the same way we did the tray and the dividers. So I'm gonna start with the inside here. I love the hinge system on this one. It's really nice. Like I said, I'm just trying to wipe down all the nicks and crannies. wood, soak up the water from the inside the sponge here. So I think this customer is really going to like this humidor. This is the Broadway. You can visit our website, humidorbutler.com, and pick up a Broadway for yourself if you like this one. Alright, I'm almost done with the bottom here. Make sure I get all the crevices again here. Let me go down the bottom here one more time. So it looks nice. Okay, now let's go ahead and start on the top here. Now basically we're gonna wipe it. And so you can see the wood changing colors. Do the outside. You want to make sure you get everything soaked in here. Not really soaked, but you want to make sure it changes colors. Use your sponge, the bottom there. Alright, let's get some more water. You can see the wood taken in, changing nicely. So we're just wiping it down. Just wiping it down. Alright, one more time here. Go ahead and I'm going to wipe down the bottom again here. Now a lot of times what I'll do with these bigger ones is I'll get here's a little smiley, a little cigar, a little guy with a smiley. A lot of times what I'll do is on a big one, and I probably will do with this one, is I'll go ahead and basically grab the sponge, get it filled with water again, and then I will put the sponge on top of the paper and I will set it into the humidor with the lid closed, and I'll let it sit there for normally about a day to allow any of the wood to grab some more humidity. Wow, this has got a nice closed touch on there. So it's one of the things I forgot about that. You might just make sure you're going to do this. Make sure you have a plastic bag. Put the sponge on top. That way the wood doesn't just soak the sponge up in that one area. Some people use shot glasses where they fill it up with a little bit of water. I'll have to change my water out in a second here. I think we can get done with this one. So I just want to turn it around this way, guys. done with this. Let me go ahead and go around the edge again here. Just trying to get everything we can. Again, this is the Broadway Humidor. It's available on our website, humidorbutler.com. It's called the Broadway. It's one of our larger desktop humidors. Alright, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is basically I'm going to put everything back in here, all the dividers and everything, and then I'm going to go ahead and seal it for the next 12 hours. And then we'll go ahead and box it back up, and then I'm going to ship this one to my customer. So again, my name is JR. I'm with Humidor Butler. You can visit our website and look at all of our products at humidorbutler.com.